Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. You know, cruising around the Lone Star State in our H2 is always fun, and it's the only vehicle we can find that holds all of our equipment. But if you really want that free riding feeling, you need to get a motorcycle. Fortunately for us, we know a free-spirited fella in Big D who happens to build them. When you first meet Rick Fairless, it doesn't take long to realize he has a unique flair about him.
I gotta be doing other things. I gotta be moving around. I can't be sitting still very much. I gotta be moving.
Rick's free spirit is a tribute to the generation he's a part of, and his motorcycle shop Strokers is a tribute to that time in American history. Here, it's all about peace, love, and the cowboys.
I grew up with the peace and the love and all that, and that's the way I think it still should be.
Born in Big D and raised in Irving, Rick's childhood is reminiscent of a time gone by, when being outside all day was just the way of life for little ones.
You were never in the house as a kid. Unless you're eating or sleeping or grounded, you were outside. It's just the way it was. You were riding a bicycle. Everybody had a bicycle, and you rode your bicycle everywhere. And you knew where all the kids were because the bicycles were piled up in the yard or on the sidewalk. How many kids you seen outside riding bicycles in your neighborhood? You don't.
Yeah. That feeling of freedom on wheels turned into an affinity for motorcycles.
If I'm having a bad day, or sometimes I'll just tell my wife or one of my daughters, I'm gonna go for a ride before I kill somebody. I'm going for a ride. I just want to be able to ride my motorcycle.
Something about that feeling of the wind going through your hair, and
yeah.
Especially for you.
Yeah.
For 20 years, Rick worked at a paint company, but in 1996, he had enough and decided to rev up his dream of owning a motorcycle shop.
I just knew that there was something else. And I thought, if I can make this my passion, my livelihood, wouldn't that be cool?
Strokers was born, but this wasn't just going to be a place to talk shop.
Somebody's only going to come to a bike shop. Well, they hadn't been in a while. Well, they're looking for a bike. Well, they need some parts. Well, they need an oil change. But if you have a beer joint next door, they're going to keep coming back every weekend.
With his daughters by his side, Rick's little family venture has become a huge hit with bikers, business clients, and just about anybody who enjoys unique people and places.
If a dumb like me can be successful, anybody can. You just got to have a work ethic. So I call this bike Betty.
Okay. Rick's true calling is custom bike design. That's his bread and butter.
My thought process was almost like a ring with a diamond on top.
Okay.
This is like the band with the diamond here,
Nice.
It kind of showcases the motor, and I thought that would be cool if I could do that. When I did this psychedelic, I call it the psychedelic chopper, that was a game changer, and that's when people around the country started to notice, hey, this tie-dyed kid in Dallas is doing some pretty cool stuff.
You use kid loosely.
Yeah, loosely. Yeah, I was in my early 40s.
Right.
Late 30s, early 40s, yeah.
His colorful creations and custom bikes bring out all sorts of customers looking for the perfect cruiser.
Me and all my buddies, we grew up, we all wanted a Harley.
Sure.
You probably wanted a Harley when you were a kid. We all wanted a Harley. And
I still want one.
You still want one? I can help you with that chain.
Yeah.
I can fix that for you, brother.
Honey, I'm coming home with something. Any bike enthusiast will tell you convincing the wife is always the toughest part.
Wives are the big deal killers.
Yeah, right, always.
You got to get the wife on board. So when somebody brings their wife in, we're like, oh no, he's bringing his wife in. Hey baby, how you doing? You look good on the back of that I ain't kidding, get on there, you gonna look good.
That's what I keep telling her.
When we build a bike for you, it's something that we hope that you treasure forever. It's an artistic piece for you, but it's something that you can take out and ride.
So what's your favorite ride in Texas?
It depends if it's a long ride or not. I love to ride Alpine. You get no prettier than there, or you get no prettier than the hill country is awesome out there, or you get no prettier than riding through East Texas, just depends where you want to go.
For a lot of folks, Strokers is that stop, because reliving what life was like 50 years ago will always be on their bucket list.
It's a motorcycle shop, it's a bar and grill, it's a live music venue, it's a museum, and it's not just about motorcycles. It's about growing up in the 60s and the 70s.
Passing along the feeling of nostalgia and getting to meet some incredible people is what Rick enjoys the most. Oh, and selling the occasional bike or two.
I've got to meet a lot of really nice people, you know, and some of them are Troy Aikman, and some of them are just hardcore riders, and some of them are guys that come in every weekend and look at bikes that want one, but their wife won't let them get one, like you, Shane.
Yep, that's me.
Bring your wife in, let me talk to her.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah.
We'll try that. We'll see if that works.
Yeah.